Yeah, this is on step. I haven't been here in a while in these YouTube streets, as they call it. I just wanted to say that I did get a chance to watch the Red Table Talk with Jada Pinkett and Jordan Smith today. And I just got 5 minutes of 2 cents to say. What I would like to say is that I think Jordan held herself well. The truth will always set you free. You know, when we're that young, like Jordyn was, we have a tendency of trying to please others. You know, some people do anyway. And in that age range, apparently she wanted to tell them what they wanted to hear, not what they needed to hear. Because really, she was in a situation of damn if you do, damn if you don't. Meaning that if she told the truth, they still was going to bash her at that time. And if she didn't tell the truth, that's what she did initially, they still, as you see, bashed her. But Jordan learned a quick lesson. Her lesson was the people who she had befriended for so many years um, probably wasn't as much as friends as she thought that they were. True. Now, what she did was wrong, but not entirely what she did was wrong. Okay, I understand going as a group. She thought that it was cool to go over Tristan's place as an after party, but me, myself, and I, no, I wouldn't have done that because he has a history, and not that I would have thought he would have did anything with me, but I would have thought that I was seeing something that I wanted to see and getting caught up in some more drama of Tristan. That's how I would have been thinking. So I would have had to skip that one out and, get with my girls at another time. But anyway, she did go over there, and when she went over there, with the indulgence of alcohol and whatever else, got a little loose, got a little, loose, and probably wasn't even thinking nothing of it. Body language was saying the wrong thing, and people were watching, so they assumed stuff. Her mind probably wasn't even like that, and people talked, and that's what they did. So as she was leaving out the house that morning, like everybody else who stayed a little late, but they forgot to tell that part, it came down to Tristan being who he is, and he tried it. He might have read her body language wrong, thinking that she was flirting with him, and he tried her. Now, everybody keep on saying that she kissed him. She didn't kiss him. She specifically said out of her mouth, he kissed her. And it wasn't that it was a kiss that, um, was romantic. He was trying her. And she didn't respond back in a passionate way because, she could have. But she was taken back and she said what she said and she left. And she said as she left when her ride was there, she kept rehearsing, a lot of things in her mind about what had happened, what she knew was wrong. And she probably would have took it to a grave. But I got a question before I go on. How many people have you told that were in a relationship that the person was cheating on them or even had made a pass at them? But you handled it and you kept it away from that person because you knew A, you could have caused more drama, B, you knew nothing was not going to happen, or C, you knew that everything was going to fall back on you. How many times have you ever in life had gotten to that situation? I know I have at least once. And I had someone who tried me, and it wasn't that they had kissed me, but was very, very making Google eyes at me, and I knew what they were trying to see. They was trying me, and I let them know with eyes back, not Googling. Oh no, I don't do that, But what I'm saying is a dog will be a dog. And any opportunities that they think they can try. And Christian got a bad reputation. He is what he is, and he don't even try to hide it. And it is what it is. So when Kloe found out about it and she confronted her about it, you got to remember this. That story has been twisted, turned, cut up, shred up, and by the time Kloe got it, she got the version that was from other people that probably didn't even see it. It was a he say, she say thing. So when Kloe had confronted Jordan, it was Jordan's opportunity at that time to tell the truth, but she got scared. like she said. And someone in that age range, they have a choice like everybody else, but most of them probably would do just what she did. And I'm not giving her no excuse, but I just can recall later, early in life, how I knew some of my friends and myself have been in situations and how we would handle it. Sometimes people are not comfortable telling people the truth. And again, there's no excuse in it, but it is best to tell the truth. So Jordyn found herself in the biggest scandal. We all was shocked to hear it. We could never imagine her. And not only did she lose some friendships, like Kylie, for instance, was probably extremely, seemed to be genuine, but she lost, the respect of some of the people around her. And as we found out tonight, it also affected her family in such a way that, it was a lot of backlash. So I'm glad to see that that Jada and Will had supported her, the Smiths had supported her fully, because she needed that type of level of backbone, to make it feel like the playing field is a little bit more even, that somebody came out to say, I got your back, and it wasn't that they were saying, hey, what you did wasn't wrong. They were saying, this is life. Some of the things you did wasn't correct, but, you swallow that medicine and you own up to your truth. And that's what the truth do. The truth will set you free. When you come to a level of maturity in your life, you'll realize that you don't owe nobody nothing. She don't have to take no lie detector test. You just go ahead and tell your truth, because they're always going to doubt you. Put it down, and you keep walking. If you know that's your truth, you told your side, you don't have to worry about anybody believing nothing. As long as you know you and the Lord above knows the truth, that should be enough and stuff, because they always gonna add, subtract, and multiply. And you got to know who you are and be strong on who you are, to not to be worrying about those things. Now, when it comes down to Tristan, he's always going to cheat. When it comes down to Kloe and her crazy, low self-esteem, not taking full responsibility for herself or her man. Because, see, they broke up a long time ago, and she didn't want the world to know about it. So when this came along, she tried to, as people are stupid, she think, put it all, the blame all on what happened between Tristan and Jordyn. But they had been broke up. They broke up even before it was official that they had broke up. They've been had problems. She been knew that he was a cheater. And if it wasn't caught on film, wouldn't nobody had known, because she was trying to keep an image. She was trying to put that stuff on Instagram to make everyone think that her relationship was okay when people knew that it wasn't okay. She was trying to put it on the front for her family. And let me tell you something. Don't be surprised, because she's trying to blame Jordyn for the breakup, and there's no way in hell that she can if she doesn't get back with Tristan. One thing that Jordyn shouldn't have said in her confession at the Red Table Talk with Jada was that, she don't blame Tristan. No, 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 no. Tristan ass is the name number one culprit, because he knew he was in a relationship. He knew that was his baby's mother, and he knew how close she was. So Tristan has his own bag to carry. Okay? And she didn't need to take that bag and help him carry that shit, because he is who he is. And that's the only thing I could say, that she shouldn't have said that. He needs to be held responsible for his actions as well. And by Miss In Denial Kloe, hearing that it wasn't Tristan's fault from her mouth, mark my word, she's going to run right back to Tristan. And then her family going to get mad at her, and she's going to tell her family what to kiss and where to go, okay? And he's going to cheat on her again and stuff. Because I truly don't believe she had it. No, she's still in denial. She mad that everybody know that all these months they really wasn't as picture perfect as her videos was trying to say. So believe it. This is on step. Mark my word, honeys. Mark my word, honeys. Miss Kloe going back to old Tristan, and she ain't learned her lesson yet. And she keep on saying, that's my baby daddy. Just because you're baby daddy don't mean you have to be disrespected. She needs to get a little bit more self-esteem in her, and stop messing with those ball players that are not ready to settle down. I'm not going to say all of them are dogs and trash because they got that reputation. Because you'll find there's always one or two in a bunch who seems to be not trying to be like that. So you can't put everybody in the same bag. But what you need to do is just stop messing with men who do not have to settle for her. I'm sorry. You know, I understand she like black men. I understand she like ball players because she's a tall woman. Apparently she like tall men. But she wants them to be committed to her. And the type that she's picking, they don't have to. They don't have to. They got more women than a little bit thrown at them. They don't have that integrity. Maybe she needs a ball player that's retired that already ran through that, you know. Or maybe she needs to not mess with the NBA people at all and just try to find something different and new. Maybe a short man to help her out with integrity, you know. With integrity, that's what she needs. Because she wants someone to be committed to her, and who doesn't? But the type of men that she's picking, they're not. Okay? So I know she wants to have a happy family. Who wouldn't? But it's not worth the emotional abuse that she's going through by being with this one. So this is Aunt Stephanie, and I believe that every woman out there can learn from this when it comes down to the situation with Jordyn, because you know, her being young and the drama behind it, they try to crucify her. You know, on one hand, I heard she's getting endorsements and offers and all that, and that's great. And she should bank on that, especially since her friends, instead of them using that girl power and sitting down and talking, oh my gosh, it would have been beautiful. They would have showed the world how to go through drama. You know, sit down and talk. You know who you're dealing with. You know Tristan. If you see Tristan over there, you know, we dealing with Tristan. Let's sit down and talk because we know how Jordyn is. It could have been something like that. But no, they wanted to go and start doing this witch hunt, sabotaging, crucifying things. And they walk around as queen whores themselves. They mess with each other's man. It's crazy. How you think this young girl had been in your family for 10 years? Where the hell is she seen through that time? So please, okay? But I'm going to leave that alone. What do you think? How do you think that Jordyn should carry herself from this point moving forward? And what is your thoughts on our girl, what's her damn name? Kloe. What do you think she should do and how she should carry it? And who the fault should she be blaming? This is Aunt Stephanie, baby. Y'all honeys do all right. Talk to you later.